A commonly asked question of criminal defense practitioners is, what happens when a friend or family member gets arrested? What do I do? Where do I turn? And my suggestion is, obviously, if you have the wherewithal to reach out to an attorney initially, that's the best thing to do. Because the attorney can pick up the lead, make the appropriate phone calls, get in touch with the appropriate police or law enforcement personnel, not only get information about what the friend or family member has been arrested for, but probably more importantly, can stop the process, can stop your friend or family member from further incriminating themselves that may result in additional evidence that may be used against them. If you can't get in touch with an attorney right away, the most important thing for a friend or family member to do is to find out where a person has been arrested. That can be a difficult process. You need to reach out to the local police precinct, and in Nassau County there are only one of 8, and those are actually shrinking because the police department is doing away with 1 or 2 precincts. But based on geographical area, you would reach out to the local precinct that covers that geographical area. In New York City, you're dealing with a much broader, vaster police department, and often it requires you as the friend or family member to get in touch with what's called central booking. And you can go online and Google central booking in New York City, and you will get a series of phone numbers that you can reach out to try and locate a particular family member. In the city, the effort there is to try and find out when your friend or family member is what's called court ready. Because when they are court ready, meaning all of their paperwork has been completed, they're ready to see a judge, and they will be brought before that judge within usually about an hour of being determined to be court ready. In Nassau County and in Suffolk County, if you are arrested sometime from, let's say, approximately 4 o'clock in the morning on, you are not likely to see a judge until the following day. And when you are ready to be seen, you as a friend or family member will need to obtain as much information as possible and get that information to the court as efficiently and effectively as possible. What do I mean by that? If you reach out to an attorney, you want to get the attorney the contact information for each and every friend or family member. You want to get information about where your friend or family member works, how long they've worked there, who the family members are that are available to appear in court if necessary for that individual. The more support that you can show in court, the greater the likelihood that when your friend or family member sees a judge, they are going to be released without bail or with minimal bail. And having said the word bail, what that means is that you as a friend or family member have to start thinking about immediately upon the arrest of that individual how much money you can get together to hopefully address the question of bail. Meaning, when that individual sees the judge for the first time, the judge will decide whether there is some monetary amount that should be set in order to ensure your friend or family member's return to court. The more money that you can be prepared with, to show up in court with, the more likely it is that that individual will be immediately released upon seeing the judge and not have to be sent to a correctional facility to be dealt with later, for bail to be posted later, or to see a judge in the next day or two if bail is unable to be posted.